Hey guys, Lachlan here from Cowboy for Game, and just real quick before we start the video, something like 80% of the people watching this right now aren't subscribed, so if you do enjoy our content, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, really helps us out, and on with the video. Hey guys, how we doing? Lachlan here from Cowboy for Game, and today I bring you another deck profile from Sebastian.
Hey, how's it going?
Today we've got what is essentially a very, very scary deck to verse, especially if you're not going first.
Yeah,
This,
it's
jeez.
rip cards and put up a couple negates.
So it rips 4 cards, right?
If you get Abystius and Dragoons, you can rip 4 and put up 2 negates. Yeah.
Jeez. That is ridiculous. So, we'll go through the deck list real quick, and then you can take us through some of the plays. So it's 3 Abyss Megalo, 3 Abystius, 2 Abyss Spike, 2 Abyss Bund,
Yeah.
3 Deep Sea Diver, 3 Dragoons, 3 Neptibus, 1 Infantry, 1 Marksman, 1 Fishbug Launcher, 1 Jet Synchron, 2 Lapis Dragon, 2 Gameciel, 2 Deep Sea Minstrel, 1 Moulin Glacier, 3 oh my god, that's difficult to say, Deep Sea Aria, 3 Cold by the Grave, 1 for 1, that's a lot of ones in one sentence, Instant Fusion, Abyss, this thing, Abyss Scale of the Mizuchi, and Pot of Avarice. So first up, I'll ask you, is there anything you would change here?
I mean, Gamma Seals are just a personal preference because if you're going second, it's alright removal, but going first, obviously, it's a brick.
Yeah.
I've got in the side 1 Gammy and 1 more Minstrel.
Yeah,
and then,
Minstrel's pretty broken.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this card real quick.
Yeah, the Minstrel.
Yeah, Minstrel is nuts. It's
So essentially,
yeah, tell us what it does.
So essentially, you discard it and another water. You look at your opponent's hand and banish Nibiru until the end phase, or a hand trap.
Jeez. You also just get to know every card in their hand.
Yeah, you also get a lot of information to what your plays should go for.
Yeah, like if they've got Dark Ruler in there, you go to game 3.
Or 2 Dark Rulers because you banished the first one.
Yeah, well, you could also.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You could also hit both of them with Moulin Glacier, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll go to the extra deck now. The Bahamut and Toad package, Abyss Dweller. Do you ever make this for the attack boost?
Not for the attack boost, but yeah, it's good. Like that.
Yeah, it's good to make, but it is kind of funny when you're like,
yeah,
this is just a shittier Mister Boy.
Yeah.
You got Hulkler Flybrax. Did I say that wrong? I always say this wrong. Hulky Fibrax.
Yeah.
There's no L after the K.
How cool Footbrax. I think it's something like that.
Hulky Fibrax. So this is like the thing.
Yeah, this is one of the main playmakers for the deck. It summons out Fishborg, and that lets you go into multiple synchros.
Yeah, and that's just kind of nuts.
Yeah, and it can also go into either Formula or Desert Synchron.
Jeez.
I mean, sorry, Formula Synchron or Desert Locust.
Yeah. When we versed, I think you summoned Desert Locust.
Yeah, just for an extra card rip.
Yeah, it's nuts. You do it off turn and you're like, oh, now I've ripped 4 cards, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This Marin Cess card, Anemone. Isn't that the card Nemo couldn't say?
Yeah.
Is this the
Anemone?
Anemone.
Yep.
Which is just an extender, right? You just
summon stuff back. From grave.
Mistar Boy. This Boojin Link. Tell us about how broken this Boojin Link is.
So the Boojin Link if you get the Prince and the Fishborg on field, it just turns into Toad, plus an ad from Dragoons being sent to the grave,
Yeah,
which is pretty broken.
it's pretty mental. Um, then we've
The
got
only annoying thing, oh sorry,
no,
the
no,
only annoying thing is that it has to stay on field because you can't link with it.
yeah.
So it just sits there for your whole game.
Jeez. We've got Napalooza here.
Hmm.
The main combo ends on that.
Yeah,
Nightmare Unicorn, I guess just to clear stuff. Mud Dragon. This is interesting.
yeah, that's just like a for rank 4 plays, or just if you need another material for Appaloosa or anything. Just an
Yeah.
extended, basically,
Oh, with instant fusion.
with
Yeah.
instant fusion.
I was looking at it, I was like, I don't see a super poly anywhere. um Formula Synchron for the broken Hakla Fibrax plays. Right.
Yep.
You end up going like really plus here.
Yeah, I prefer to usually do the discard unless it's like versing Adamance, not Eldritch.
Yeah.
Then I'll go like Formula Synchron for the draw.
Yeah. Okay. You get the Desert
Yeah.
Locusts, which is dumb. It just keep like you're like you top deck and you're like, oh sweet, and they're like that card.
Discard.
Put it in the grave.
And you have to do it after your opponent activates something because it's in main phase.
Yeah.
So they're saving a card in their hand to bait out negates, and then you just discard it anyway.
Yeah. If you've got one negator,
Yeah.
they'll play something else and then be like, oh, this other card too, and it'll be like, ha ha ha, no. You've got Dragite in here, which I think brings the power level of Mermails up so high going first. Like,
Yeah.
Dragite is it's mental. The how much this deck abuses this card. You got a Trish. You summon this much? Or do you usually prefer like the next card, Ravenous Crocodile Archetypus?
Yeah, if you get the Abystius and Dragoons, you can do that and the Desert Locust and the Megalo for 4 cards.
Jesus.
And then so that's the better combo. But Diva just ends on 2 cards, Rip plus Appaloosa and Toad.
Yeah.
Which is alright.
When the Trishula Fusion comes out in our region, would you consider playing that and VFD?
Yeah, that could be an option you could go into, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go into the side deck now.
Yeah.
This is all personal preference, of course, but I think these are... The reason we're even talking about it is because I do think these are probably the best sides you could do at the current moment. Given what the deck can actually run. So 3 Nibiru, 1 Gammy, 1 Minstrel,
Yeah.
3 Dark Ruler no more, 3 Evenly, 2 Imperm, 2 Lightning Storm. You back these ratios?
Yeah. Lightning Storm could go to 3, but I don't know, Evenly is essentially a better Lightning Storm in my personal preference.
Yeah, I'd agree. It's
Yeah. And there's not many going first cards in the side, except the Imperm, so they're like nice to have. Like
and even
first,
those
anyway.
Even those are good going second. Like if you get forced to second or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah. Take us. What's the card? Like you'll see it in your hand and go, "Yep, this is my game."
Diva's really good.
Yeah, it's a 1 card combo for most things,
card.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, 1 card combo.
1 card combo, Rip 2, and what did you say? 3 negates?
You get like 3 negate Appaloosa plus Toad.
So Rip 2,
maybe 3 negates. So,
4 negates. Jesus.
Or if you get extenders, you could also just keep the Hackle Fibrax and do Rip 3.
Jesus.
Essentially with Desert Locust.
But that's just a 1 card. You'll have like Minstrel or like you know, you can bring out other cards like, um, yeah, it's a bit ridiculous.
The deck
Plus,
basically just abuses the adds off Dragoons by like sending them with Prince and then sending them off Bahamut Shark and
Mermail.
yeah,
Deep Sea Aria is a welcome addition to this deck, really.
yeah. It's pretty much add a water.
Yeah, it just brings up the consistency a lot, I feel.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think that's going to do it for this deck list, unless you have anything more to say.
No,
Easy.
pretty much covered it all.
Well, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll catch you next time.
See ya.